Alrighty. Hello there. Give me a few seconds to set some more stuff up. So I make sure that everything is okay. Mm-mm. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing my best at the moment. Uh, I'm excited for today because I took the time to make some new overlays. Ta-da. And they look really good. Just give me a few more seconds. I just gotta make sure that I get all this stuff where I want it, and then I have to make sure that it looks good. Gotta guarantee that it looks good, you know? Because I'm not gonna show you guys anything trashy. Makes no sense. Uh, Clipping is not working right. Okay. Let's just put it there. Despite the fact that I kind of wanted it a little more over, but that's okay. One more second. No, no, no. If you can clip, clip, clip. I guess that's not gonna work. Okay. Fine by me. Put this up a little more. Alrighty, I'll be with you shortly. Almost pressed the wrong overlay. Well seen. Bam. There we go. Hello there. Hi. I hope you're doing fine. I'm hanging in there myself. Hope you're staying safe with this new variant that has decided to crop up and mess with our lives once again. Totally not happy about that. Just saying from a personal standpoint. But we gotta move on. We gotta do better. We gotta try to stay ahead of this, which is not easy, you know? But you're not here for me to talk about the Rona. You're here for a reading. And that's exactly what you're going to get. So give me a second. I'm going to pop on, bam, Aries, because y'all are always first. Um, Quick intro so you guys know what this is, how this works, and all that jazz. So we have this segment on this channel called Tempus Amor, aka Time for Love. It is mainly a love generalistic reading where love is centered more so around couples, and general is more around singles. And if I see love in the general, then that means it's more for singles. If I don't see anything for singles, then I'll let you guys know. That's the jazz. Today is Cardinal Mondays. There are 3 days a week we'll do this segment. Mondays, Cardinal. Wednesdays, Mutable. Fridays, Fixed. You might be confused as to why I'm not going in the usual cardinal fixed mutable order. That is specifically due to the rulers of the day. For example, Monday is ruled by the moon, and the moon rules over Cancer. Cancer is a cardinal sign, and thus we do that first. Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. Sorry about that. Gotta clear my throat. Um, Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury rules over Gemini and Virgo. More so Gemini, in the order of things. So we do mutable signs on Wednesdays. And last but not least, of course, Friday is ruled by Venus. Venus is ruled by Taurus and Libra, but because we already did Libra, Taurus is the only thing left in the, let's say, sequential schedule. It's considered fixed Fridays. So, that's what we do. That's how this happens. Um, what you see on the board right there with the text is the spread I use. It's my personal spread called a unicursal hexagram spread. Um, it's supposed to be something that invites harmony and understanding. I left out a couple crucial parts of it, but that's fine. Um, because I also show you guys the bottom of the deck. So let me add that in real quick. Bottom of the deck. Not to be confused with Blood on the Dance Floor. No, I do not listen to them. I know that of people who do, so that's why I know about them. And then the Oracle card, because I am going to add an Oracle card. Specifically from, what is this thing called? I think Soul's Journey, right? Yeah, the Soul's Journey lesson cards. And the base deck that I use personally is the Beautiful Creatures deck. I think the second edition, and uh, despite that, you guys are only going to see the Rider Waite deck because that's the only thing I can find on short notice. So please bear with me with that in regards to that. But yeah, let's start the read. It's time to start the read. What I'm going to do instead of just pulling each card and seeing what it is, I'm going to go in slowly. Give me a second. I need to make sure that my keyboard is charging so I don't have any mess ups. Um, we're going to pull the Oracle card first and keep it face down so we don't know exactly what it is. And then after that, we do the same for all parts of the spread, and then we flip them all together at once for a cohesive answer for the reading of the week. Um, that is also something to note. It is a weekly read, um, and for each day that this is occurring, that is the first day for the week, in which things are things have the proclivity to occur. Okay, that's the Oracle card. And now for the spread itself. Oh, I felt that. Do I want to bring it out? Yes. That's one card. Let's see, let's see. No. I'm supposed to put on music for myself as well, but take that one. But I'll decide to do that probably later, maybe, if I really, really feel like doing it. But right now I don't, so we're just gonna stick to something a little bit more rudimentary. Ooh, didn't want that to happen. Sorry. Trying to get this card out though. There we go. Na 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 na. Almost done. Something I should also note is that the bottom of the deck also has, um, sorry if you hear things in the background. I don't have a choice in that being so loud. Um, I lost my train of thought, sorry, because that thing was too loud. It's distracting me. Um, oh, in the Beautiful Creatures deck, there are two other extra cards. I don't use them for this spread because I don't have the... If I was to able to get like the pictures of the cards so I could put them on the board for you guys so you could see it, I would love to do that, but unfortunately I cannot find them yet. I'll have to do the work to look for it. If I find it, then I'll let you know. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. General. And then we are free to start actually seeing what the read is. Uh-oh. Come on. I also need to learn how to do chapters on YouTube. This is hard to do, but okay. So then after I can like have you guys know exactly when the things start. Give me a second. Mute this tab. I'm going to edit and let's say bam bam. Aries starts at 15. 45. Save. Hopefully it does show up like that whenever that goes down. But let's start flipping these cards over. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-dum. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And for the Oracle, ooh, this is a very interesting spread. So you come out as the Six of Pence. Give me a second. I'm trying to find pence. That's 8, 6, right there. Ooh. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. So you have the 6 of pence. Your obstacles is the Knight of Swords. Let me actually put this down a little more. Bam. Put this up a little more. I need the space. And then your goals and the desires and goals. I'm sorry. I'm a little all over the place because I don't have my music on, so I'm not like isolating my hearing, and the thing in the background is really starting to annoy me a little bit more than it should, let's say. Let me drag this a little bit more down so you guys can see all of it. That better? Let me see. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Then for the partner, we have the High Priestess. That's cool and all, but I want to know what this is about. I probably made it a little messier. No, that's fine. Okay. Uh, then for their obstacles, they have the Chariot. Uh, Something to note, I am saying partner for this only because that's the base descriptor, let's say, for it. For their once they got the Seven of Swords. I don't think, though, that there is a love reading here. I think this is a personal, just you reading for Aries, which is fine. King of Cups, but then again, we do have a king on the board, so I don't want to say take it with a grain of salt, because that's not what's being said here. This is more of a, this looks a little off kilter. And of course it's, no, don't do that. Of course it's you that's off kilter. Why am I not surprised? Huh. That's why it's not doing what I want it to. It was not all the way pulled out. I'm over here like, oh my gosh, my space is not spread out enough. Anyway, I guess that's fine. That's fine. But let's go to the bottom of the deck. It's Ace of Cups, which is why I'm like, I feel like part of it's not a love read like how I described, where there's a couple. I feel like this is a personal thing. And then let me put the Oracle card. You got acceptance. Uh, and acceptance says, because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to read that text, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change, which is fitting, oddly enough, because what I'm getting from this, and the reason why I'm saying I don't, as much as there's love on the board, I feel like these are for the singles. I don't think that the Aries that are in a couple are the ones this read is for. I feel like this is a mirror. There's a mirror going on. And of course, it might be a little odd for you to understand that at first, but I'll explain a little bit more in a second. So, with the self, the Six of Pence keyword is generosity for the Beautiful Creatures deck. Um, Usually, this card denotes sharing, but this is the one card that is, um, in my personal, uh, whatchamacallit, my personal intuition, what I usually get the meaning out of, interpretation, there we go, that's the right word. This is a card of self-care. This is taking care of yourself, because usually people would see it as you're taking care of others, you're caring for others, but oftentimes whenever this card comes out, this card is denoting someone who isn't taking care of themselves. Um, and that would be the case, being that your obstacles right here is the Knight of Swords. someone who's always on the move, running, jumping, flying, horseback riding, driving, what have you. They're constantly in motion. But what we fail to remember is the law of physics, where every motion or every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You're not taking the time to stop and hold your horses again, the night. You're not holding your horses. And what that's doing is putting you in this emotional and mental state of poverty, which is what the Five of Pence keyword is for the um, Beautiful Creatures deck. For the Knight of Swords, it's idealism. So whatever you're trying to aspire to, in a sense, and not in like a healthy way, because again, this is leaving you very depleted, very exhausted. You're tired. You don't know what to do. You're exhausted. You want you want a break. But here's the thing, and this is why I say it's not more so a thing concerning, let's say, a partner per se, because the High Priestess is on the opposite side of the self. You know this. You know this very well. This is not uncommon to you. This is not something that's more like a revelation or an epiphany of sorts. This is none of that. You know that you have put yourself in this position. And the reason why I know that is because you have the Chariot here. Another card that's constantly in motion. It's moving, it's riding off to where it needs to go. And in your desires, in goals, for the opposite, let's say the shadow self, let's call it as it is, or the mirror, is the Seven of Swords, which is also known as treachery in the Beautiful Creatures deck. That's the keyword for it. And for the Chariot, it's motion. So there you go. You're constantly in motion, ideal motion. Let's call it that. Ideal motion. You know that you need to focus on, and this is why I think, okay, it's starting to come all together now. I like this. So, very simply, you are in constant motion. You don't know when to stop. I don't know what, maybe you've delved into hustle culture a little too much, right? Too much. Uh and that's put you on the never-ending grind per se. But let's go right here. You know that you need to take care of your mental health, your emotional health, because this is depleting you from being able to have that abundance, that fondness, as the Beautiful Creatures deck puts it. You're not in a happy place, but you can be in a happy place if you slow the motion, rein in the horses, because what you're doing to yourself by not doing that is betraying your needs. You're betraying your needs, and you know that you are, and putting yourself in this state where you feel like you don't have all that nice, beautiful well of emotion and care and nurturing and feelings that you usually have. You don't have the energy. Usually, energy is more for fire, but I'm feeling this is more so, since you are a fire sign, this is more so tapping into the fuel of your fire, if that makes sense. The fuel of your fire is not, it's not working. And the reason why is because you're constantly depleting it. And you think that by depleting it, and going out of your way to constantly do this and this and this and this and this, that this won't really come to hurt you in the end, but it is. And that's why your oracle card is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. The definition of insanity is doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. That's not how this works. It's not how this works. You can keep trying and trying and trying and putting yourself in this deeper into this ditch and go nowhere simply because you think that by doing this there will be a change. There will not be a change. There can't be a change, more so. As much as you would love to have that change, not possible. At all. At all. So, my advice, and this is to make sure that it's a little bit more concise and simple. I'm gonna put advice. Give me a sec. 28, 50. My advice is very simple. I want you to take the time to take care of yourself. Because once you've put yourself in this foundation of you being back on your throne, these will flip. You won't be depleted anymore. You won't be put in a position where you're feeling like you can't do anything. Because remember, um, this is the card of poverty, being left out in the cold, being uh, put in a position where you lack resources. And again, because the King of Cups is here, and I'm seeing this as more so like you specifically, and Chariot is a water card with the association of Cancer. This is also a water card, usually with an association of Pisces, if I'm not mistaken, but I see it as Pisces usually. So there's this water coming in. Then your bottom of the deck is also water, and then you have your Pence and your air. It's like you have to take care of. You need to make sure your waters are clean and ready to be used before you try to put it back into the world. Because if your tank is not properly set up for you to be able to use it, you're going to still stay in this state of burnout. Um, I don't want you like that. I want you to get out of it. So, to do that, take care of yourself. Take a day or two or three. Maybe during the weekend, you decide, hey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus not on grinding for work, and I'm going to take a day off or two. Again, this is going to take more than just one day to just do whatever you like. A hobby, whether it's a hobby, you just resting all day, um, exercise, meditation, yoga, whatever it is, hanging out with your friends. It doesn't matter how you give yourself your self-care. Going to a spa, just go out and give yourself that self-care. You deserve it. Except that right now, your constant use of your fuel is not going to change anything. Accept it. Once you've accepted, you'll be able to switch everything around and make sure that you get what you actually want. Because if you can't do that, you'll be left out in the cold again. And I'd rather you not be left out in the cold. Because this is not a good card to be feeling. But, yeah. That's going to be it for Aries. We're now going to move on to Cancer. Um, click that. And while I put up the BRB screen, I will, one, reshuffle the cards, and two, get my music on. Alrighty, I'm back. Give me a second. Gonna switch it over to Cancer. Bam. Good, 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 good. Alrighty. Uh, Something I should note that I didn't is that there's. Ooh! I guess that's the one. I'm gonna keep it. Interesting song choice. But I show you guys the first. Well, I show you guys, especially those who are new, how the spread looks and what it means for the first spread, and then after that, it's strictly um, cards. Ooh. I'll take the one that fell down. Nope, can't. It's two cards. Frig. Let's see if I can. There we go. Ooh. Sipping bubbly. Won the lottery. Let's go. Smoking my blunts. Getting my funds. Got you in the zone. Using your code. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Almost done. 3 more cards. Then I'll put down the timestamp of where I roughly start doing the read and putting them down. 2 more. Give me 1. Good. Can't stop scrolling. Ooh. Interesting card you guys got. Can't stop scrolling. Can't stop scrolling. Out to the main. I'm probably a little too low, aren't I? I hope I'm loud enough. If I'm not, I am sorry. I am very soft-spoken. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I'm gonna say that it starts at 40. Cancer. Take you to the sun. Flies. Alrighty. So, let's start flipping them over. Oracle, forgiveness, you, Ace of Cups, fondness, obstacles, Three of Pence, mastership, your wants, star, hope, shadow self or others, Eight of Swords, imprisonment, their obstacles, Page of Wands, venture, their wants, Four of Pence, greed, general, Seven of Pence, progress. Interesting. So let me put all these cards down, so then after you can have them. That was not what I wanted. Why was I able to zoom out more last time? That's stupid. Okay, whatever. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Bam, bam. Got an Ace of Cups. After Ace, we got Three of Pence. Pence. 3. Right here. Then we got the star for you. Star. Sun. On a wing. The sun. Then for them, Eight of Swords. On a wing. The sun. Page of Wands. Yeah. let's see. And then for their thing, it's desires. It's four of pence. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And last but not least, seven pence. And bottom of the deck, the world. So give me a second. I'm going to see exactly what am I seeing here. There we go. Okay. So what I see is something very interesting. Um, First off, I'll let you know what forgiveness says. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You don't have any resentment, but there's someone else here that does. Mm-hmm. It's not a you thing. It's a person. It's if you're in a relationship or if you're dating. So I must say this is one shared read between couples and singles. Um, your significant other has one hell of a problem because they have the Eight of Swords. They're trapped in their own mind, and from the looks of it, it's because of a grudge. Perhaps maybe you've gotten a new venture because the Page of Wands card, its keyword is venture, but the Three of Pence is also sort of a venture because you are starting. So it's usually a card that denotes like starting a business, signing a contract, um, creating something concrete, if that makes sense. Um, Maybe you're graduating from school or something because it also the keyword is mastership for the Three of Pence. You could be either getting a nice job, finishing school, something that furthers you because it is your dream to move forward and get what that is. Um, and you're getting it. The star is a hopeful card. It's a card of destiny and fate, as some people like to put it. Um, but it's you attaining your dreams. Um, and you seem like a really nice person, a really chill, sweet person. You've worked hard to get where you what you want. It took a lot of time, but you've nurtured it and made it grow. And this person is, I feel like the word is envious. I don't see anything, you didn't do anything wrong here. So I'm like questioning what's their problem? And again, I feel like it's they want what you want, what you have, and they can't get it because that's not how that works. To put simply, they're. I don't want to say lust. It's not a lust. It's more so a. It's like how a kid sees another kid with a toy they want, and they're like, "I want that toy. Why can't I have that toy?" It's kind of something like that, which is again weird since you're a grown adult. Why are you acting like this? Spoiled in a sense, because that's what the four of pence is telling me. They want something, and they feel like they deserve it because they're them, and that's it. That's the only reason why. Um, Despite the fact that they're not really gonna put in the time and the effort to do what you did, because you put in the time and you put in the effort. They're not interested in that, and that's why your cup is overflowing and they're stuck in a barren wasteland. This one's very simple. I don't I don't see any way to like in a sense end this because this is very simple. Uh in the bottom of the deck is completion, which is why I feel like it is not a you thing that's here. You got your completion. You went through the ropes. They didn't though. So in this situation, I usually don't do this, but at the same time, if they're not gonna be willing to put in the time and energy to appreciate the value and the time that you've put to get what you've gotten, consider it a completed cycle. Let them go. Because you can get someone else who's not going to be trapped in their resentment towards you for being able to do something that they can also do. Because this is what this card is progress. It's being able to work hard and toil to reap what you sow. You've reaped what you sown. They too. But the thing is that you've gotten the benefits. They got nothing because they haven't been reaping anything. Well, they haven't been sowing anything to reap, if that makes sense. Um, so the best way I can put it, so that things are a little, simple. Um, you're good. You're good. Yeah. The advice is if you've done what you've done and you've taken the time to do what you did, let them go. Especially if they won't do it with you, because it's not fair to you. So yeah, let's uh let's move on to the next one. This one was pretty short and simple. I wasn't expecting that. Huh. That's okay. It's okay. I know I'm still very low, but I don't want you guys to be stuck with hearing what I hear in the background all the time. Maybe you'll be fine with that, but I'm not fine with that. And because I'm not fine with that, it's not gonna happen. If that makes sense. Okay. Libra is going to be about 53. 53 minutes. Change the overlay. Where's Libra? There we go. Should have backed this out first. Libra. Alrighty. I need to see what I can do to like put my voice up. But then again, I feel like I'm loud. I don't want to be too loud. But what I can do ooh, if I want to try to see if what I can do to like put it up a little bit, I can try to do Audacity. So give me a second. Okay. Okay, let's see how loud this is. Waiting for the preview. I'm gonna try to playback instead. Maybe that's what it is. Gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I'm just gonna put them up a little bit more and see if that helps. So while I'm shuffling for Libra, let's see if I can hear myself properly on the playback. I don't think it's actually affecting anything though. Then again, I do have my headphones pretty low, cause I feel like I put it a little too high. I'm trying to see like at kind of max volume now on my headphones. So let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty loud. At least based on my headphones and how I put it up. Anyway, I need to I just need to focus more on getting this read out. I just need to let's turn this back off, and I have to lower the music uh, on my stuff because it's gonna hurt my ears. It's too loud now, you know. Anyway, let's. I have to go back later and put in the proper chapters because the way that I'm doing it now is not gonna work. Strictly because the stream is delayed by a certain amount of time and I can't really time it well. So I'll have to just rewatch it and put in chapters. Oh no. That was not what I wanted to happen. What the hell? Okay. Get into it, yeah. Fucking get into it, yeah. Okay. Libra's ready. I need to bring it like piranha. That's the card. That's the self. Ooh. That's obstacle. Others wants and desires. Ooh, okay. You're singing for Libra, aren't you? This is fast. Got that big rocket launcher. Is this a single card? Yes, it is. That's what I want. Ooh, sneezes. They don't feel good. That was fast. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oracle, though. Growth. Someone's growing. Nice. Let me grab that first. Oh, wow, wow. I need to know. Back to this. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Wands. What's your signs? Okay, let's see what you got. The Hermit. With the Nine of Wands. And the Sun. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. I'd ask what you're hiding from, but that's not what this is. Hermit. Uh, Nine of Wands. Gotta go back down. And then the Sun. Uh-oh. No. Damn it. Okay, fine. And then your partner. Five of Cups. The Star. Temperance. Someone's wallowing in some sadness. Cups, 5, there we go. Oh, wait, you offended the magic? That's a little too far. Why did you... Okay. Star. And Temperance. Star. Right here. Temperance. Right there. That looks so off kilter. And last but not least, the moon. Okay. A lot of major arcana on the board. Don't know if I like that. Just saying. But Libra, what is going on? So, I'll read out the oracle card first. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Keep that to the side. The Hermit is introspection. The Nine of Wands is stamina. The Sun is clarity. The Five of Cups is regret. The Star is hope. Temperance is moderation. And the Moon is concealment. And of course, the Knight of Wands is desire. Ooh. This is a little heavy. And not on your side, it's your partner. And again, I'm gonna say that this is couples and singles together. This isn't two different interpretations of the spread. This is the same thing. And this isn't like a shadow self. You guys are either, I don't know, maybe because it's the advent of Venus retrograde, but there's a lot of relationships, it seems, that are being cultivated, which is interesting. But back to the read. So we have you in hermit mode, introspecting, finding yourself. Like Growth said, you want to expand your consciousness and your awareness. I I applaud that. Uh, but it doesn't seem like you have the stamina, the stamina to reach that clarity. And it seems that you might try to cut corners for that. Don't do that. You can get what you want. Um, Problem is, that again, I see there can be a possible shadow self here. There's a possible shadow self because this is regret. You did something in the past that you're trying to hide that dashed your hopes and put you in a state of trying to moderate things. Um, there's a proclivity for alcohol here. There is. With the moon and temperance, temperance being usually again a moderation card. Temperance itself is the the abstinence from alcohol, but this does not seem to be the case. Like it's the opposite. It's the lack of abstinence. It's someone deciding they're gonna go out of their way to drink. Please do not try to swallow your sorrows. Um, and if this applies more to your partner, try to help them not do that either, because that's not gonna help. Um, how I see this is, and I'm gonna move this card for a second. It's more so like this, if that makes sense. Cause you are looking for clarity, so it's more so like this. It's you moving yourself towards it, which is nice, but at the same time, your partner is trying to do the same through moderation and the lack thereof. It's more so like this. They want to get to it, but it's less of this, in which they probably could join you on your journey to clarity, and you could join them through their journey of like temperance. Problem is that they're not taking that route. They're trying to take this route, and that's not good. Cause if you're trying to hide it, and the reason why I said alcoholism is because Pisces is associated with the moon card. Pisces, Jupiter is overindulgence. Neptune, that's addiction. So it's all psychologically altering things here. And in this case, because it's a heavy water themed card and situation, on their part, it's alcohol. I don't like that, but I would recommend how you fix this, right? Or at least help them get out of this. And if this is applying to you in a sense where you feel like this is just both you and what you're struggling with, then this also applies. But I'm gonna keep it in the you partner dialogue, or orientation. If you see your partner dealing with this, help them out, please. Try to stop them from overindulging and things like that, because it's not going to help anyone at all in any way, shape, or form. It's going to hurt everybody, and I don't think anyone wants that, because it's just not. Not only is it not healthy, it hurts everyone, and I don't want y'all to get hurt. I want y'all to grow, right? But again, this is the situation. Hold on. Um. Uh oh. I think. Hold on. I think that my stuff dropped, which is scaring me, because that's like, how? But give me a second. I will see what I can do as soon as possible. What is happening? This is a little concerning because I can't see the playback. It kind of like stopped for me. Um, let me check on my phone, cause I don't want to keep going and then it's like you would have thought, you know? I'm not for that. It seems like it's saying it's a playback thing. So let me check. Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're good. The live is still going. I just can't see it. That's fine. I'm fine with that. So that means you got the message. Good. Whew. Almost scared me. Um, but we'll move on to Capricorn and get this done. Because that was the gist of it. Just help your person if you can, Libra. Please. Because they are going to need it. But let's move on to Capricorn now. I'm going to shuffle the cards. So give me a second. Okay, that's the main deck done. Oracle cards. Okay, let's see which card. Oracle card, please. I do sound a lot better though, when I was listening to it on my phone, which is good. We got the Oracle. Good. Let's see if it'll be as fast for Cappy. Hmm? No. There we go. 1, 2. La 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 la. Ooh, that don't count. There was 2. Frig. If it was only 1, I would have been happy. There we go. Wait, no, that's 2. That came out so fast. 3. Ooh. Let's go. No. No. That's that. That's 5. Ooh, nope. That would. Ooh. Did I put that upside down? No. Okay. Boy, you write your name. I can do the same. Ooh, I love the taste. Oh, is that one card? Yes, perfect. Good. I love my tongue, I want it. There we go. We got the full deck. 8 of Pence. Someone's working. Alrighty. Grab that. Grab this. Go here. Oracle. Forgiveness as well. Interesting. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. What what forgiveness is on the board? Oh yeah, I can put the 8 of Pence out because I already got it here. You? The Chariot. Is this a mirroring thing going on? Maybe? You mirroring your lover? Only reason why I say it is because oh. I'll take that back. There's no mirroring here. This is just you being, well, you, perhaps? Wait, no, that's the wrong card. I put the wrong card. Hold on. Whew, I almost scared myself. I thought that was the habit. That's decadence, meaning the tower. This is why I don't like when they, like, decide to change the name of the cards. Like, if you find it scary, then, well, that's a you thing. Your wands was upside down. 3 of wands. Someone's waiting for some ships. Not what I wanted. This is... Sorry. I keep putting the wrong cards. And I don't know why. I shouldn't be. Okay, so... Opposite. Page of Swords. That was not what I did. Thank you. Damn. Doing the most for no reason. There are obstacles. Queen of Cups. I could actually put it a little lower. Their wants. 3 of Pence. Okay, so 3 of Pence is on the board, just not the right one. I feel a little foolish about that, but that's okay. Screw it. Just put them up closer. Uh, and the general. 10 of Pence. Interesting. We out here for the long haul. Work, work, work it is. Hoo hoo hoo. Okay. So the chariot is motion. The tower is abruption. The wands is paint. Three of wands is patience. Page of swords is inspection. Queen of cups is intuition. Three of pence is mastership. And 10 of Pence is legacy. So what do I see here? A lot of money. Money, money, money. I don't see where the forgiveness comes in. Because this. Hold on, give me a second. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see it. Because I was about to say there's a chance that it's due to you deciding that you were going to hold the brakes. Something Aries is meant to do. Hold the brakes, right? You're not doing that. Well, you are doing it, but it's not the reason why forgiveness is on the board. Because y'all are still working, but this is more so for you, as in Capricorn. You're still working, but this is more so a passive thing than an active thing. You're doing it in the background. Uh, Forgiveness might be on the board because you have a little bit of an issue with sudden events. You're being abruptly distracted, interrupted consistently to the point where it's like, I can't just relax and chill like I want to. I want to do the things that I want to do the way that I want to do it because Earth signs, we are very particular about our, I wouldn't say schedule, but how we do things. And it's not routines. This is more so how we operate and how we go and do our things. It's very particular, um, and very specific. And if you mess with that, you're messing with our mood. So that's the resentment. Okay, so the chariot's not moving because you're currently waiting for all the work you're putting in, because this is part of you, to show its fruit, bear its fruit, right? You're waiting for this ship to come in. This is the ship that's coming in for you. Um, but you keep getting distracted, interrupted, and put in a position where you're like taken away from making sure that ship comes when you want it to come, right? Don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Tend to these things because they are important. They're not here for no reason. The tower happens because the tower has to happen. When they happen, deal with them. Um, I'd say the only time to move that chariot is when these things come out. Uh, Once they come out and they come up and they occur, you move that chariot to make sure they're gone and out of the way with the swiftness. So then after, you can focus more on what you want to focus on. As for the opposite side, your partner and things of that nature, um, they're being fulfilled in some way as well. Um, but they seem more so directionless. They're working hard as well. They're gonna get the fruits of their labor as well because they're starting something new, and that's what the Page of Swords does. All pages start something. Maybe they started a blog, a new book, something with communication. They started a a podcast, a new YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, something that does with social media in a sense. Um, but they're conflicted. They don't know if it's the right thing, which is why the intuition is here. Um, they need to trust their intuition. If they don't trust their intuition, they're going to spiral out. And what you can do is, if these things are intertwined, as in these abruptions are also stemming from your partner's, I don't want to call it doubt. It's not doubt, but confusion is a good word for it. Confusion, confliction, things of that nature. If that's the case, if that's the what's happening, um, help them find some type of direction. It won't hurt. Um, yeah, I just pulled a couple more cards out from the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna put them with the bottom of the deck real quick. So we got the 8 of Pence, we got the 10 of Wands. I'm gonna try to see if I can put it on top without it. Okay, I'm fine with that, I guess. Then we got the Empress. And last but not least, we got the 4 of Cups. And this is more so for your partner, because they're working hard right now with their intuition kind of conflicted. They don't know where to go, they're directionless. So they're going to start picking up a lot of stuff. We can skip that and go to the Empress, in which they understand what they're meant to do. They'll be fully in their creative element, because that's what the um, keyword in the Beautiful Creatures deck is for Empress. For 10 of Wands, it's hardship. For Empress, it's creativity. And for 4 of Cups, it's I mess up with the pronunciation of this song. I said, oh, not song, not song, word. So let me get it right quick so I know I'm saying it right. Ennui. There we go. So, and ennui is essentially dissatisfaction. The textbook definition, let me put it back up again. A feeling of listlessness and dissatisfaction arising from a lack of occupation or excitement. Boredom, tedium, lethargy. I think that says lassitude. Um, but yes, it's just boredom. They're put in a state of I don't know what to do. You know. But these are things that come about due to the fact that they're not directed. You know what I mean? It's not a I'm not sure. Well, it's an I'm not sure what to do, and because of that, it makes me conflicted, and the confliction goes back and forth, and rubber bands too much to the point where it's like, okay, I'm not going to entertain this anymore, in a sense. So, what you can do to help, because the 2 cards here that help is the 8 of Pence and the Empress. Those are the 2 cards that matter here. The other 2 are more so like obstacles that block what is meant to come their way. So what you can do as the Capricorn the structured one, because you're probably dealing with an air sign or a water sign. Um, Specifically, one that is Mercury based, Mercury ruled, or one with heavy Jupiter placements. Just what I'm hearing. Um, so what you do is you direct them. You put them in a grounded state in which they're able to do what they need to do. Um, when they start to show signs of hardship and they're putting on too much on themselves, put them in a place where they can have some sort of schedule that limits the amount of, trying to get the word, the amount of stimulus. Let's call it stimulus. The amount of stimulus they're putting on themselves, because the amount of energy that they're going to be expending in reacting to said stimulus is going to end up overloading them. We don't want that. So once they have that kind of like structured out, then their creativity will start to blossom. But the part that kind of gets a little muddied again is that their creativity, when it blossoms, is going to be, again, directionless. Is going to go out of their way to spread to everything and anything that it can. You need to home in on some niche things that they like and have them focus more on that. Um, because if they try to dibble and dabble in everything, they're gonna just be like, okay, I've dibbled and dabbled in everything. Most of this stuff seems menial to me. I don't like it that much, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. And that brings us back to the intuition being the blocker here. They're gonna be conflicted. They're gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know. And we don't want them to be like, I don't know. We want them to be like the Empress. I have my creativity. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to create what I want to create, and then I'm going to let it blossom and grow, and then I'm going to benefit from all of it. That's all I want. That's what I need. That's what I desire. That's how this is going to go. Because that's the Empress. We need them to be like that. But, yeah. That's going to probably be it for the reading. Thank you all for stopping by, for watching. Um, I'm gonna try to see if I can keep my audio settings the same, so then after next time for Mutable Wednesdays, we don't have this problem. Crossing my fingers, because if it is too much and my friends say it's too much, I'm gonna have to go out of my way to figure out how to fix that. You know what I mean? I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Hopefully these reads did help you. Um, if they did, please leave a like, comment your situation and how you feel it associates. Maybe I can give you some personal advice on your situation based on the spread. Um, and of course, subscribe for more, just so you know exactly what's going to be coming about. You know? Um, yeah. I'm going to slowly end the stream here with another, well, with the intro song, because it's such a nice, smooth song, and I want us to kind of unwind with it, you know? So, let's do just that. Oh, something I forgot to say. Um, as we close, um, if you'd like to interact with me personally, a little faster and a little easier, you can check out my Twitter. Um, that will be the easiest way. Unless you're booking a reading, in which you have to do it through email. Um, but yeah, after this, I'm going to start getting ready to stream some Genshin Impact on Twitch. I'm going to take about a 50-minute break and try to get back on, well, not get back on, but get on Twitch about 1 o'clock or so. 1:30 is the latest, most likely. And that's if my internet is not acting up and all that jazz. So then after we can get a very nice, clean, and easy stream, right? But yeah, I'm gonna let this finish and then see you over there. Ciao, ciao. At least for now.